Good morning students. In this video, we will be doing some more sums of trigonometry A level. Okay, let us start. A bit. Given that 3 secant theta plus 4 cosecant theta equal to 2 cosecant 2 theta, it is given. Show that 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 1. I need to show. So let us do the A bit first. What is given? 3 secant theta plus 4 cosecant theta equal to 2 cosecant 2 theta. In place of secant theta, what can I write? I can write 3 by cos theta. In place of secant, I can write 1 by cos. In place of cosecant, I can write sin theta equal to 2 by cosecant 2 theta will give me sin 2 theta. So what is the formula for sin 2 theta? 2 sin theta cos theta. Clear? What gets cancelled? 2 and 2 gets cancelled. And on this side, what do we do? Whenever fractions, LCM. LCM will be cos theta sin theta. So here into sin theta will give me 3 sin theta plus here into cos theta will give me 4 cos theta. Clear? Now what gets cancelled on both sides? Since both the denominators are same, they gets cancelled. So what is remaining? 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 1 is what he told us to prove, and we proved it. Clear? Yeah, now B bit. Express this in the form of r sin theta plus alpha. Same like earlier videos. What is the first step? 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to r sin theta plus alpha. What you do next? You expand it. Sin theta cos alpha plus cos alpha sin theta. I expanded using sin a plus b formula. So now I multiply by r. So what do I get? R sin theta cos alpha plus r cos alpha sin theta. And on this side, what do I have? 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta. Now what is the next step that we have been doing so far? Comparing. Before sin theta, what do I have? 3. 3 equal to, on this side, what do I have? Leave sin theta, I have r cos alpha. Next, compare cos theta terms. What do I have? 4. On this side, so here it is cos theta sin alpha. So comparing cos theta, I get r sin alpha. Clear? Yeah. Now how do you get alpha? By dividing. So r sin alpha by r cos alpha equal to 4 by 3. R and R gets cancelled. I get tan alpha equal to 4 by 3. Alpha is nothing but tan inverse 4 by 3, which is 53.1. Now how do I get r? Square each and add. Square this and place it here. You get 16 equal to r square sin square alpha. So if I add these two, r square I take common, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, I get 1. So my r value is 5. Clear? Now what is the final step that you need to write? Is 5 sin of theta plus 53.1. In this form he told you to express, so this should be your final answer. Done? Now look at C part. What is there in the C part? Solve the equation, this one, equal to 2 cosecant theta 4. So again in trigonometry, first bit result must and should be used in the second or third bit. So in place of this, what can I write? I can write 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 1. Again, in place of this, what can I write? Second bit result, which is this one, 5 sin of theta plus 53.1. Did you understand the relation between first, second and third bit? How am I doing? Now next, make sin theta the subject, equal to 1 by 5. Sin theta is positive, so first and second. So how do I get an angle in first and second? So theta plus 53.1 equal to directly sin inverse of 1 by 5 is 0.2. And other angle is 180 minus sin inverse 0.2. So I get R. Sin inverse 0.2 is 11.5. Yes, sin inverse 0.2 is 11.5 and 180 minus sin inverse 0.2 is 168. Now these are theta plus 53.1 values. To get the values of theta, 53 should be subtracted. So from 11.5, if I subtract 53.1, I get a negative result. So 11.5 should not be considered. Now, to 168, I get 168 minus 53.1. There is a chance I might get one more angle. How do I get that angle? I get that angle by adding 360 to this. I am coming back here once I add 360. So 11.5 plus 360. How much will I get? 371.5. So now 371.5 minus 53.1. So this answer is 115.3 and this answer is 318.4. If I again add 360 to this and I subtract 53.1, my answer will be more than 360. So I am not doing it. So only these two are my values of theta. Clear why I added 360? So whenever you are subtracting or dividing, in those cases we are adding 360 and finding that one more angle. Let us look at the next sum. Prove the identity. 1 by sin x plus 30 plus cos x plus 60 equal to secant x. We will see the second bit later. First, let us prove the first bit. What do I take? Left hand side I take, which is nothing but 1 by sin of x plus 30 plus cos x plus 60. Now how can I simplify it? By using the formula for sin a plus b here and cos a plus b here. Right? So now sin a plus b is nothing but sin a cos b, or else sin b cos a. Same thing for cos a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Clear till here? Now next, 1 by sin x. How much is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. How much is sin 30? Half cos x. How much is cos 60? Half. Minus sin x into how much is sin 60? Root 3 by 2. Looking at it, what gets cancelled? Root 3 by 2 sin x, root 3 by 2 sin x gets cancelled. So 1 by. Here these two are like terms. So half plus half result in 1 cos x. So 1 by cos x is secant x, which is my RHS. Clear? Good. Now let us look at the next one, B1. Hence, solve the equation 2 by sin x plus 30 plus cos x plus 60 equal to this one. Again, I need to use the first bit result over here. Here it is 2. I can write into 1. So in place of this entire thing, what can I put now? Secant x. So it becomes 2 times of secant x equal to 7 minus tan square x. Now, if I want to solve for x here, I should have only one trigonometric ratio, but I have got 2. So what is the identity which I can use? Secant square x equal to 1 plus tan square x. So here I have tan square x, so tan square x equal to secant square x minus 1. Replace it here. So 2 secant x equal to 7 minus secant square x minus 1. Whenever negative sign is there, you need to multiply. So minus secant square x plus 1. So bring all to one side, it becomes a quadratic equation. So what do I get? Secant square x plus 2 secant x, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 comes this side, minus 8 equal to 0. Now next step, place secant x equal to y. So what do I get? Y square plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0. So if I solve, my y values are minus 4 and y value is plus 2. Y is nothing but secant x equal to minus 4 and secant x equal to plus 2. Secant x is nothing but cos x. How do I get? By doing the reciprocal. So it becomes minus 1 by 4. Here also cos x equal to 1 by 2. Now I can find the values of x. Cos is negative. Where all is it negative? Second and third. Clear? So how do we get an angle in second? 180 minus cos inverse 0.25, which is 104.4. And third is 180 plus cos inverse 0.25, which is 255.5. Now here where all is it? Positive first and fourth. So my x values are 60 and 300. So these are the 4 values of x that I have got. Am I clear? This question came in the past paper. Okay. Thank you.